Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to my another video here. This time I am doing over my pathway in my garden, and I just thought I'd share this with you. So this is what it looked like before. And my husband got me some rocks, so I decided I was going to do this little project. So with transparency paper, I love everything with transparency. I do a lot with transparency. And these plastic sticks that my neighbor threw out, yes, I picked up. Yes, another man's trash is another man's treasure. And so I decided I was going to use them to brace the transparency against these beautiful garden fences, white garden fences. So with the help of some fishing line, I put the transparency in place, and then I take the little white sticks, I put it to the back of on the other side, and I kind of line them up in line with the white portion of the stake of the fences, the white fences, so just to make it neat and nice and everything. I bring up those little plastic white let's call them stakes for right now. They're just some tiny little plastic wire. You see me there. See how tiny it is. And I just bring it right up to the thing. It's tight. I wrap it around it first so as to anchor it. Then I bring it all the way around the top of the stake. And to be honest, when you walk by, you really don't notice the fishing line, because of course it's very clear, and I love that. And it looks good. I go in and out with it, and I have my transparency back there. It keeps my edges looking nice and clean, and I just keep going and going until I get to the end of that fence. But I make sure, and of course, if I have anywhere that I think, maybe it needs another stick, of course, I can always go back, stick another one in there, cut a little piece, stick another one in there. Let me tell you, this is one man's trash being one man's treasure, because I had a hard time figuring out what to do. I thought of so many things. I didn't have any wires, nice straight firm wires. I didn't have any. And I decided, okay, maybe I could use some skewers, like some little bamboo skewers and stuff like that. So I said, okay. But then I said, oh, those are going to rot out really easy. So I didn't know what to do. So I kind of gave up on the project a little bit for a while. But then, I walked over, I saw the junk man picking up some junk from my neighbor's yard. And there was some metal out there. So I saw these little tiny white things, and I figured, what are these? So I picked them up to give them to the man, and I said to him, why don't you take these too? He says, no, they're plastic. I said, plastic? And I just dropped them and walked away, because I really didn't have any use I didn't think I had use for them. So then I came home in the bed, sleeping, and all of a sudden it's like, you get this kind of light bulb go off in your head, and I'm like, you remember those little white things you left over by the neighbor's house? Tomorrow is bulk trash day. You better go pick them up, because you could use them to fix the fences. So, to reinforce and to hold the transparency in place. Man, I got up so early that morning. I mean, like super early. I'm like, Lord, if these neighbors see me, but it doesn't matter, because they know I use all sorts of things. I do different things to create things around the house. So, things that people would normally do. So I like, just doing things, saving a buck here and a buck there, whatever, or just repurposing things. That's what I do. I love doing that. And I love seeing the outcome of my stuff. So anyways, here I go with my little project, and I'm like, wow, I am really enjoying this. So I do have some more, and I will be, putting them there. So when I get to the end of this, I make sure that I fasten it really good, because you all know how fishing line, it can just unravel real easy. So I don't want it to unravel. So I make sure that I fasten it really well, tie it, make several ties, several little ties around it there, and to knot it up good. Package it really, really good. Yeah. So yeah, this is a really nice project for me. I love it so far. So there we go. One more tie and another tie. I kept saying, one more little tie and another little tie. And once I was done, I just, put back some stones. I have these gravel that my husband went to Home Depot. He got a really good deal. $1 for a whole bag. These bags were like $10 normally. And look at my finished product. And then I had some black stones in my garden. I just took them and put around those big stones just to give it a little oomph. And I love it. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Enjoy, my lovelies.